Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to English Lifestyle. We are sending you a big, warm hug today.
Hi, everyone. Yes, today is a very special episode. It is cozy, it is full of love, and honestly, it is probably full of cookies.
That is a hint. Today, we are talking about one of the most important people in our lives. We are talking about grandmothers.
Grandma, Nana, Granny, the woman who gives you secret money when your parents are not looking.
Exactly. Everyone has a grandmother story. Maybe she is sweet and quiet, or maybe she is loud and energetic. But talking about her in English can be tricky if you only know basic words like she is old or she is nice.
She is nice is boring. We want you to be able to say, she is young at heart, or she spoils me rotten.
So here is our specific goal for today. By the end of this video, you will be able to describe your grandmother's personality and your relationship with her using full, natural sentences. You won't just list adjectives, you will tell a story.
You will paint a picture of her, and you will make us all wish we could meet her.
So, if you are ready to learn some heartwarming vocabulary, hit that subscribe button right now.
And hit the like button if your grandma makes the best food in the world.
Let's start with the names. Grandmother is the formal word, but in real life, native speakers rarely say, "Hello, grandmother."
It sounds very stiff, like you are in a Victorian movie. Greetings, grandmother. No.
We usually use affectionate names. The most common are grandma and granny.
Granny sounds very cute, or Nana. I call my grandmother Nana.
And in the US, some people say Mimi, Gigi, or Gram. It really depends on your family tradition.
So step 1, pick your name. Grandma, Nana, Granny.
Now, let's talk about what grandmothers do. The number one verb we associate with grandmothers is to spoil.
Spoil, S-P-O-I-L. This normally means to make something go bad, like the milk spoiled. But with people, it means something different.
To spoil someone means to treat them very, very well, maybe too well. It means giving them gifts, making their favorite food, and letting them break the rules.
Yes, moms say no cookies before dinner. Grandmas say, here are 10 cookies, don't tell your mom. She is spoiling you.
We often use the phrase, she spoils me rotten.
She spoils me rotten. It means she treats me like a king.
Another great phrase for a grandmother who has a lot of energy is young at heart.
Young at heart. This is for the grandma who is 80 years old but likes to dance, travel, or play video games.
She might be old in years, but she has the spirit of a young person. My Nana is 90, but she is so young at heart.
That is the goal. I want to be young at heart when I am old. I want to be the grandpa playing PlayStation.
I am sure you will be, Sam. Now, what about the relationship? If you respect her very much, you say, I look up to her.
I look up to her. This means she is your role model. You admire her wisdom.
Grandmothers have a lot of wisdom. They have lived a long life. They share old-fashioned advice.
Old-fashioned isn't bad. It just means traditional. She has old-fashioned values.
And often they are the leaders of the family. We call a powerful female leader the matriarch.
Ooh, fancy word. Matriarch. She is the boss. When grandma speaks, everyone listens. Even dad listens.
Especially dad. Now, let's talk about food, because you cannot talk about grandmas without food.
It is legally impossible.
If she cooks amazing food, we often talk about her secret recipes.
The secret recipe, the chocolate cake that nobody else can make. She has a secret recipe for apple pie.
And she might pass it down. To pass down means to give something from generation to generation.
She passed down her jewelry to me, or she passed down her recipe to my mom.
It is a beautiful phrasal verb, pass down. Now, here is a lovely idiom. If you are her favorite person in the world, you are the apple of her eye.
The apple of her eye. I love this. It means she loves you more than anything. She looks at you and smiles.
Sam is the apple of his Nana's eye.
It is true. I am the favorite grandchild. Don't tell my brother.
Your secret is safe with us. Let's practice these core phrases. I want you to focus on the emotion. Repeat after me. Slow. She spoils me rotten.
She spoils me rotten.
Fast. She spoils me rotten.
She spoils me rotten.
My grandma is young at heart.
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 I really look up to her.
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 She passed down her secret recipe.
She passed down her secret recipe.
She passed down her secret recipe.
Wonderful. Now let's do a quick goal reminder. Pause for the goal.
Remember, by the end of this video, we want you to describe a person, not just a title. Don't just say, she is my grandmother. Say, she is the matriarch of our family, and she keeps us all together. Use the powerful words.
Use the words that show love. That is what makes your English sound human.
Exactly. Now, let's put these words into real life. We are going to do 3 role plays.
I am ready. I will channel my inner grandchild energy.
In scene 1, you are showing me a photo of your grandmother and describing her personality.
Okay, I am looking at my phone. Scene 1, action.
Sam, who is that in the picture with you? She looks so happy.
Oh, that's my Nana. We took this at her 80th birthday party last week.
She looks amazing for 80. She has such a bright smile.
I know, she is totally young at heart. She danced more than I did at the party.
Really? That is incredible. She looks like a very sweet lady.
She is sweet, but she is also tough. She is definitely the matriarch of the family. She keeps all of us in line.
I love that. A strong woman.
Yeah, I really look up to her. She is the best.
That was heartwarming.
It was. We recycled young at heart, matriarch, and look up to her.
And you showed a contrast. She is sweet, but she's the boss. That makes the description interesting. Grandmas are
Complex people. Now scene 2. We are talking about visiting Grandma's house and the food.
always the food. Okay, go.
Ugh, my stomach hurts. I ate so much this weekend.
Why? Did you go to a buffet?
No, I went to visit my granny. You know how she is. She spoils me rotten.
Let me guess. She made the secret recipe?
Yes, she made her famous chocolate pie, and then she made lasagna, and then she gave me cookies for the drive home.
Wow, she really loves you. You must be the apple of her eye.
I think I am, but my waistline is suffering. She gets offended if I don't eat.
That is the rule of grandmas. You must eat.
You must eat. It is the universal law.
It is. We recycled spoils me rotten, secret recipe, and apple of her eye.
I feel hungry just talking about it.
Now, scene 3. This is a more serious one. You are asking for advice, and you mention your grandmother's wisdom.
Okay, serious Sam. Got it.
I don't know what to do about this problem at work, Sam. I'm so stressed.
You know, my grandma always says something about that. She has this old-fashioned saying, "This too shall pass."
This too shall pass. That is very wise.
Yeah, she has a lot of wisdom. She lived through hard times, so she knows that stress doesn't last forever.
That is actually really comforting. Did she pass down any other advice?
She told me to always be kind to strangers. She is the salt of the earth, honestly.
Salt of the earth?
Yeah, just a good, honest person.
Oh, I love that phrase, salt of the earth.
We slipped in a bonus idiom there. Salt of the earth means a very good, honest, simple person.
It is a huge compliment. We also used old-fashioned, wisdom, and passed down.
See? You can talk about cookies, but you can also talk about life lessons.
Exactly. Now, before we get to the speed round, we have a very important safety tip.
Yes, this is a mistake that makes native speakers giggle. It is about cooking.
Many students say, my grandmother is a very good cook.
Stop. Do not say that.
A cooker is the machine. It is the stove. It is the metal box in your kitchen.
If you say she is a cooker, you are saying she is an appliance.
You want to say, she is a very good cook.
Cook is the verb and the person. She cooks well. She is a great cook.
Never cooker, unless she is made of metal and gas.
Which would be a very strange cyborg grandma. So remember, she is a cook.
Perfect. Now that we are safe from cyborgs, let's test your memory. Speed round time.
I am ready. Let's make Nana proud.
I describe it, you shout the phrase. loudly.
Let's go.
The affectionate names for grandmother. Give me 2.
Granny, Nana, or Grandma.
To treat someone very well. Give them gifts and food.
Spoil, or spoil rotten.
A phrase for an older person who has a lot of energy and fun.
Young at heart.
To respect and admire someone.
Look up to.
The powerful female leader of the family.
Matriarch.
A special way to make food that nobody else knows.
Secret recipe.
To give something from generation to generation.
Pass down.
The idiom means you are her favorite person.
Apple of her eye.
Advice that is traditional but good.
Old-fashioned.
Is she a good cooker or a good cook?
A good cook.
Amazing. You got them all.
I feel the wisdom flowing through me.
Now we have a challenge for you. A speaking challenge.
Yes, we want you to use these words to honor your grandmother or a mother figure in your life.
Here are the instructions. Step 1, pause the video.
Step 2, imagine you are introducing your grandma to us. Say out loud, "My grandma is young at heart," or "She spoils me rotten with."
Step 3, write exactly what you said in the comments below.
So, pause, speak, write.
Ready? Pause in 3, 2, 1, go.
Did you do it? Did you tell us about her secret recipe?
Please tell us about the food. I love reading about different traditional foods from around the world.
Yes. Does she make dumplings? Does she make curry? Does she make pasta? Tell us.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. Family is a beautiful topic to talk about.
Go call your grandma if you can. She wants to hear from you.
That is great advice. See you in the next video.
Bye, guys. Love you, Nana.
Bye.